my question is, as a Monster Hunter player, and Monster Hunter is essentially a games as a service game like Destiny and like other games like that, right? I typically don't when Monster Hunter World when Monster Hunter World Iceborne like announced that there was no more new content coming out and stuff like that, I still wound up playing that game until the next game in the series came out. As a matter of fact, I went back from Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak back to World because like Andre and a couple other people were really interested in it. Andre Wilson and yeah, so I wound up playing that game. I wound up playing that game to help him get ready for Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, so I wound up and I even rolled a new character.
What?
Yeah, I basically started over.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I'm wondering, now, basically, correct me if I'm wrong, but basically, like, I feel like Destiny is like a boomer shooter, basically, right?
A boomer shooter?
Okay, boomer shooter might be a little extreme,
Definitely
but
not a boomer shooter.
I feel like this type of game, like, I feel like the audience that it appeals to has a short attention span, if that makes any sense.
See, I don't think they do because of like in-game activities and stuff definitely require you to have focus and like sit there for a long time.
That's the thing about it though. Like the Monster Hunter series has a pretty involved end game, and once
Mhm.
and I feel like once everybody, I think the thing about Monster Hunter though is once everybody has their fill of the end game, they still find other shit to do within the game and they keep playing it. Like I mean,
Mhm.
Monster Hunter servers are notoriously like I'm not gonna say they're filled to the brim or whatnot, but the Monster Hunter server always looks freaking packed, compared to
Mhm.
some of these other games that hit end end game, and then it's like the community loses interest in it. And I think it's weird. This is not me trying to boost Monster Hunter in any way because I have criticisms about the Monster Hunter series. Just like it's like Destiny people have criticisms about that. And a lot of these other games and services. And stuff like that. It just seems odd that a game that has such a big community base, they get really upset when content slows down. I didn't not even stop, just slows down.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean the thing with Destiny though is like again, it's just the loud minority of players, right? And like this is something that we talk about on Tower Casuals from time to time is like people want when people play, like 20, 30, 40 hours a week or whatever and they do all the content, it's like, well, yeah, you're going to be done with it in like 2 or 3 weeks, It's like the streamers that used to stream Destiny all the time is like that was their day job, right? Like they would literally stream Destiny 8, 10, 12 hours a day, do the
Mhm.
raids and all the in-game content. And it's like, well, when you're doing that 6 days a week, right? You're going to do all the content because you know
Yeah.
the ins and outs. You've gotten the inside scoop from Bungie in terms of like, you know, what you're allowed to say and do and like what you're supposed to find and,
Mhm.
trying to find certain things and that sort of thing. And it's like, well, yeah, you're going to find all the content and do all the content by the time, normal people have maybe beaten the campaign or done some of the in-game stuff, but not all of it, or, the level grind, right? Like you're going to grind a max level in 10 days for the raid and you're going to be done because you're not
Yeah.
chasing anything, like
I've
it's
never
that kind of thing too that like really bothers me.
I feel like people who burn through games like that are literally killing their own joy.
Yeah, I mean they are. That's what I mean that I feel like streaming and online culture for gaming has like killed games, and like normal games.